Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday.
Hello,
Hi,
hi
Robin.
Robin.
How's your day going, Robin? How are you doing, Michelle? How was your day?
Oh my God, I had like 7 meetings today. It was so crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I heard about that. So quick shout out to Robin P and to Thrifting By, who's rich all the way from New York. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Thanks for joining us this evening. We're always excited to talk about how sales went last week, but if you are joining us live on YouTube, we would love if you could share how your sales went as well, especially like, what sold, things that sold well for you. And how's it going, Irish Lux?
Hello,
Poshmark?
Doreen.
Yes, because it kind of like gives us all ideas as to what's selling, what's not selling, and then we can help each other out wherever we are in the world or the U.S. In terms of sourcing and getting those profits to come in, right? How's it going, Noel? Happy Tuesday to you. All right, so Michelle, would you like to get started sharing the screen?
Let's get the party started.
All right, so
Okay, Marina, I will let you do the recap from last week.
you got it.
There you
So
go.
last week's gross was 1,413 and 25 cents. Our profit was 1,014 and 64 cents. So quick question, Michelle, this doesn't include our second Etsy store. That's correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Sure.
good. Yeah. Yeah. So we just keep that separate. Part of the reason we do that is because we donate half those profits. Anyway, it's just something that we are doing on the side. But we are hoping, I can't believe it's already February. Gosh, February 2nd too. Happy February. Where did
Mm-hmm.
where did January go? We're in the year 2021 now. Yes, but we started this journey. This is our third year in this journey where we discovered a hobby where we could buy and resell things and make profits out of it. So we've been sharing our journey since. And Noel was one of the very first friends we met online. So it's really great that we're still friends with you, Noel. And he's the horror collector fiend on YouTube. And it's exciting. It's exciting to meet other people who are doing what we're doing. And if I didn't introduce myself, sorry for the late introduction. My name is Marina.
My name is Michelle.
So we do have a couple comments here. Robin says UGG boots, Rothy's, and Coach Bucket
Ooh.
Hat is what sold for me. That sounds fantastic. Those sound like Bolo brands when it comes to clothes. And if you find UGG boots, those are always doing well, no matter what time of year it is. And now it's winter, so that's fantastic. Congrats on those. Thanks for sharing, Robin. And it's Bill. Long time no see, Bill. How's it going? Girly Girl Style Hubs. Happy Tuesday to you, Bill. What's going
Hi,
on with
Bill.
you? What are you up to? What's for dinner? All right, let's continue, Michelle. Sorry, okay, so if you want to see like how everything is spread up or spread out, sorry, come visit us on our YouTube channel. So we will be putting the replay on YouTube, which is youtube.com/flippinggals with 1G. And if, those of you who are listening on our podcast, thanks for listening, but you can always come back and replay it on YouTube if you want to see the beautiful slides that Michelle has created for us.
Thank you.
Oh, how funny. We have an awesome, interesting question here from Irish Lux. So she's getting it started right away. She said, anyone pick up the limited edition Lady Gaga Oreos? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I Yeah. Should we answer that now or later, Michelle?
Let's answer later.
Later. We'll come back to that one. That's a fantastic question, Noreen. Okay, shall we?
Yeah.
We love sharing some of our favorite sold items. So this is what did well for us, and let's get
And
that
not
going here.
necessarily like the highest profit, item. It's just something really interesting that we want to share.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be like a good profit or just like an item that we love for some reason.
Yeah, so we picked this up, Marina. This is a vintage nose art cards. It's like a deck of cards with a bunch of different, what they call aircraft nose art. I have never seen this before ever. We came across this and we thought this was interesting, and then we had to Google it to see what this exactly is. It's basically a set of cards with like really cool vintage artwork related to aircraft. So this is from 1992, 1993, and we picked this up for $3 and sold this for 35.
Yeah, this was cool though because I didn't realize that nose art on airplanes was a thing. And these are, I forget what they call these airplanes, but they have like the propeller in the front. So they're definitely like old school. I remember in high school, my friend's dad used to build these airplanes and then fly them. But there's like a whole thing where they draw really cool things on the nose of the airplane. So this is a little collection deck of cards that have different pictures of different cool nose art. I could see for like someone in aviation, this would be a really cool gift, especially it's like vintage and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I think I bet Bill would know what these planes are called.
I bet he would. And yeah, Bill's very knowledgeable on so many things. And he does say they're having Nacho Tuesday today for touring.
Not your
Nachos are my thing
Tuesday.
too.
All
I
right,
love
this
a good
one's
nacho.
yours.
Sure, sure. So this beautiful forest green and gold, it's like a green push button dial phone. So it's so cool. Like I could just picture in the show Mad Men or one of those like shows based in the 1920s, them having this beautiful phone on there. Our cost was $2.50 and it sold for 48 for us. But honestly, if we had our home all decked out in mid-century modern decor, I would have kept this phone. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I absolutely want to keep this phone too, but it wouldn't match our decor at home. So Bill responded. He said those are bomber planes. That's where pinup girl tattoos came from. Makes a lot of sense.
That's cool. Bill does know a lot, so I'm glad he's here telling us about that.
And he said World War
Um,
One, World War Two. The crew named the plane. Thanks. See, we're
that's
learning.
cool. That's really cool. Yes. So the question, we did have a question about the vintage phone, and Irish Looks Poshmark is asking, what platform did this vintage phone sell on for this price?
Etsy.
Etsy for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. This next one. We posted this on our Instagram page. This is an LA Times. Hank Aaron hits 715th home run, passes Babe Ruth on April 9th, 1974. This is a piece of newspaper, and it's not a whole set. It's basically one section, the sports section. And we got this for $1 and sold this for $100. And, we all know that Hank Aaron passed away this past week. And so I'm sure a lot of people are looking for some souvenirs and collectibles.
Yeah, I mean, Hank Aaron's like one of the greatest baseball players in history. And one of the reasons we love sharing vintage is because we love history as well. At least that's my reason. Michelle loves, mid-century modern style. She loves the design of that. And I love the history of everything. But I wanted to say, if you guys are out at estate sales, please be on the lookout for vintage newspapers. They have done really well for us. And we do have a short article on medium.com. You can look us up, Flipping Gals with 1G, where we have some samples and a really cool story about how we ran across 3 boxes of newspapers for about $15. And did this one actually come from there or somewhere else?
Somewhere else, actually.
Somewhere else, yeah. So this
Mhm.
one came from somewhere else, but we have a ton more that we've sold that came from this one specific story that we share on this article on Medium. So be sure to check us out there if you can, when you can. And a quick shout out to Keely Bannister. Hey, all, can't stay for long. We'll catch up with the full video later. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And Girly Girl Style Hubs, Bill said that was a huge day for hammering Hank Aaron and and baseball. Yeah,
Mm.
when he beat what is it? Gosh, Babe Ruth's
Babe
record.
Ruth.
Heck yeah.
It's
And then go
it,
ahead.
yeah, it's also interesting to learn about his upbringing and history, and I was watching the news and they mentioned there was a big controversy because he's an African American person who beat Babe Ruth, and there was some controversy about it. So it's just so interesting to learn about the history and how we've come so far to be where we are today.
And yet we still have a ways to go,
Hmm.
right?
That's
Yes.
right.
All right. So yeah, here's the next one here. Is that mine?
Hmm.
Okay, so this is a really beautiful vintage Jimmy Carter hat, and it says it's a Habitat for Humanity 1995 Jimmy Carter. That's right. It's really cool. It's in fantastic condition. So, another Bolo, if you guys ever go estate sailing, be sure to check hat collection. So this came from an extensive hat collection that we ran into. I remember the day that I went. I wish so badly that Michelle was there. If you could grab a friend or a buddy to go with you during estate sales, it's worth it because you'll come out of there with double everything. When I spotted the hat collection, I can't even believe it. I remember this day so clearly. I was like super excited, but I didn't have like a bag with me and I didn't have my partner Michelle with me. So I started just grabbing all the hats. And this guy saw me doing that. He went and he took the other half. So I mean, I guess I didn't have to hug it, but it's not about that. It's about how that estate sale had been going on a few hours. And if it wasn't because I took an interest in the hats, nobody would have taken an interest in the hats.
Mm.
So, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. But anyway,
You,
that's
you
just,
know the this sale was surprising to me, and I don't know. I felt like, oh, this is just an organization. It's just another hat, and I almost think like if I underpriced it because I wasn't expecting this to sell at all. So I might
I
have.
mean, can I say that number one, yeah, you did underprice it because it's vintage. Vintage sells for much more. Number two, we know, and we've talked about this before, anything presidential that's vintage is going to sell for a lot more. You know that very well. And the third thing is, um, remember when you sold our first vintage hat? It was like a Lakers, what do we call that one? Like an all-star, like this gorgeous white vintage hat. It looked brand new for 25 bucks.
Yeah,
Yes, probably underprice it. But hey, this person will either be very happy that they got it. Wait, does it have a pin or is that
yeah, it has a
attached?
little pin on it.
Holy moly. So if it even had, yeah, because I didn't see in the picture that you took a close up of the pin. Had we done that, had we done a beautiful picture of the pin, highlighting the pin, maybe a little bit more about Jimmy Carter, could have probably got more, but it's fine. We win some and then others win some, and we're happy to play the game to allow others to win some also. So that was Bill's first president, he said. Is that when you were born,
Oh,
Bill,
wow.
or yeah. Now Keeley said you should have rugby tackled him and got your hat. I totally should have. I'm gonna bring a rugby paddle next time with me.
I also clearly remember my experience with Habitat for Humanity. I remember I was in high school and we took a trip to like the outskirt of the city when I was in the Philippines, and we actually built a house from scratch, and that was really amazing. Like literally we would put concrete on the bricks and we would just keep building homes like for one whole day. That was so much
That is so
fun.
cool. I've always wanted to like help build those homes. I would love to know how to build a home. I think that's like the coolest skill ever. Rich says, I have a vintage baseball card. I have to see what it's going for. Carlton Clay is a player. Please let us know when you find out, Rich. We have a couple boxes full of baseball cards ourselves, and we don't know anything about baseball cards. And Will said, or sorry, Bill. Bill said, you always learn in this business. That's right. That's a good point.
Thanks,
All right, shall
Bill.
we? Okay, I
All
guess
right.
we have another one. Cool.
This is another vintage item. This is a Riccar lock sewing machine plus the pedal. I have never heard of this brand, but then again, I don't know anything about sewing machine. So this sewing machine works, but it needs to be greased up. So it's going a little slow. It just needs a little bit of grease. So it's in working condition. So the person receiving it just needs to kind of, add some oil to it and fix it. We actually got this for $75, and we sold this for $158.
So we definitely paid up for it
We
at the
did.
time that we bought it. I'm glad we made our money back and a little bit more. This was actually somebody bought this. I don't know if we included this in last week's sales or not, Michelle, but somebody had purchased this on eBay for
We
less,
did it.
for a
Yep.
little bit less. Then they
Hmm.
canceled it right away, and then a few days later, somebody else purchased it on Etsy. So
Hmm.
I just want to do a quick shout out to Evolving Always Productions, Terry. She also
Hello,
says
Terry.
that I would love to build a house myself. Terry, let's practice together, please. I want to learn how to build houses. I think that's like the coolest skill out there. I would love to know how to do that. So Terry, yeah, check
Keely has
her
a
out.
question. Yep. Go
Okay.
ahead. Sorry.
Well, just to really quickly, just check out Evolving Always Productions YouTube channel. She has amazing content, and check out our interview that we just had with her this last Sunday. If you were not able to see it, it's on her YouTube channel. It was fantastic. She did such a good job. We had a lot of fun. At the end of the interview, I was like laughing so hard, I had liquids just falling out of my face. So you may want to check that out or not. Sorry, go ahead, Michelle.
Yes. So Keely has a question. She's asking, does this 158 include postage? So every item that we put on here, the sold price does not include postage. However, with Etsy, usually the customers are not afraid to pay for postage. So we do charge postage for all of our items on Etsy.
Yeah, that's a really great question because we've been going back and forth about paying for postage, but I got to say something. And I also wanted to, our moderator is not here today, Duncan, but he mentioned something interesting. And Duncan specializes in selling old stamps from the UK. So he mentioned that, if the item is light, like below a pound, maybe you could do free shipping or like a set shipping rate. But if it's anything heavier, charge shipping. And I have to agree with that because we've done like free shipping before and we end up paying a lot out of our pocket. So it's just
Yeah.
doesn't work out very well for us.
And I also think like it would help to add in your description that you really like invest in packaging material and you want to make sure that everything is shipped securely. So then the customer would feel happy too, right? If you are and they're paying for it. So that's another angle.
Definitely. I like that, Michelle. All right. So I guess we have one more to share with you. And this is a Disney Mickey Mouse 19-inch television. And we put on there that it works. I guess Michelle, you must have copied that from the
Yeah.
description on the title. But these
Hmm.
are pretty cool. These are Bolo. These are this one sold for $245. It's big. It's a huge 19-inch heavy TV. It's red and yellow with the Mickey Mouse ears. But what's really cool about these like Disney TVs is not only do they look really cool from the outside, they look like a toy. But also when you push play and you watch stuff and increase the volume or change the channel, integrated on the display of the screen is like a Disney character. They are just like
Hmm.
the coolest thing, honestly. So yeah, so that was a pretty good flip.
And the ears are the speakers. And you can detach the ears, and the customer paid up for shipping for this. We actually sold this on Mercari, and he or she paid $50 for shipping. So
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not unusual with the items that we sell that are big and bulky. The shipping is expensive, but people don't mind paying up. I think people are becoming more educated buying online. Like, yes, Amazon offers free shipping. We're unfortunately not Amazon, and we can't afford to do that. We're just a small business. And we what we do though for the $50 is it's going to cover shipping and it's going to protect the item like no other. We have not ever had an issue shipping these items. We spend a lot of money on our shipping supplies, and Michelle spends a lot of time carefully uh, wrapping everything and making sure it arrives securely. And we do. Michelle gets a lot of really good positive comments on her shipping. I did want to mention quickly though too. Locate on our YouTube videos that we have how to ship a newspaper. We do have a video on how to ship a newspaper in case you guys happen to find one and sell one. And we show you guys how we do it. So quickly again, the cost was $25 and we sold for $245.
This one took a little bit of time, but you know, as always, you got to find the right buyer for this type of thing.
Yeah, these are novelty items. They're not quick flips for sure. They're not like this isn't one of those items everyone's running around saying like, "Oh, I need one today." It's not like our Bolo food that we're going to get into. I mean, food's, you know, a different story. So Keely says, "I've heard you have to offer free shipping and become a top rater seller." That might just be in the UK. Oh, that's interesting. So we're a top rated seller on eBay. We don't have to offer free shipping. I've heard tons and tons of benefits on offering free shipping. And that's why we keep going back and forth on the idea.
Yeah. But I do like the strategy of, you know, shipping small item for free and then the bigger ones, let the buyer pay for it.
Definitely.
Very
I like
fair.
that too. Okay, let's start doing that. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I did make that change. So, you know, I think this week, you know, we have Bolo of the week. We're going to talk about food. Again, you know, you guys know that food can expire. So I would consider this a Bolo / fun fact of the week, because
Definitely.
I don't know if you could still find expired food and sell them. So we'll see.
Well, like, okay, let's talk about that one second. But quick comment from Girly Girl Style Hubs. Bill, he said, Tori is excited about being on the channel on Thursday. Those of you who are watching now, this Thursday, we do have a special guest. It's Girly Girl Style, Tori, and we're going to hang out with her. And so hopefully if you're free, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, please join us this Thursday. Thanks, Bill. We're super excited also to hang out.
Okay, ready for the first one? Or you want to chat more?
Oh, no, well, because you were talking about the expiration, and I heard, like, expiration means, like, the store cannot sell it, but some items are okay for, like, a little bit longer. Have you heard about something like that, like, in terms of eating them? Has anybody heard
No.
anything like that? No?
I think if
Depends
you're a
on what it
collector,
is.
yeah, I mean, if you're a collector, you probably won't open it and eat it. That's what I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't mean yeah, because even, like I mean, depends what it is. If it's, like, milk, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
All right, I'll
Alright,
let you
shall
start the
we?
first one.
Okay, so our first one here, I cannot even believe this. Wow. So it says here 2-day shipping Doritos 3D Crunch, 2 flavor variety pack. Well, it's a 36 pack. So there's 18 bags of each flavor, and it's sold on eBay for $84.99. And this one does have free shipping.
Have you seen these before? I don't remember seeing these.
I have seen a lot of rave about this online, but now that I saw the price, I want to try them because I like Doritos. Actually, I love Doritos, so I wanna see what these taste like. But, for $85,
Yeah, I'd rather eat sushi.
Yeah.
For those of you watching, let us know if you have tried those. I would love to know how they taste. If they taste different at all.
Yeah, me too, and, Terry, she said from Evolving Always Productions, "Food does last by the expiration date. The date is just a recommendation for the company." Yeah, because that kinda makes sense, right? Unless it's, like, a really perishable kind of item. You would think it would last a little longer. Keely Bannister said, "In the UK, we have best before, which is a guide, and then a use by date." I guess it's up to each person's judgment whether they will or won't consume something. That's a good point. I heard you can keep McDonald's food for over a year and it will not change shape or
Oh
form.
my god, yeah. I remember seeing
Although
that.
probably you shouldn't be eating it after like the next day or something. And then Girly Girl Style Hub says that they look like little pyramids.
Yeah, they do.
Rich
Okay, this
said,
next one.
Rich
Go ahead.
said, just remember not to ship chocolate during summertime. That is true. Do not ship chocolate during summertime. In fact, if you saw on Amazon, they don't even let you do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Speaking of I guess 90s and 80s, do you guys remember Mr. T?
100%.
So apparently he had a cereal. which is like a collaboration with Quaker. Um, or it's a Quaker brand. It's a Quaker brand cereal called Mr. T, and this was sold for $79. And this is just one box
Yeah. Plus shipping of
plus shipping.
770. I mean, it's in really good shape, the box. And so it doesn't say it's empty. I'm assuming the cereal's still inside.
I don't know. It says
I don't.
pre-owned, so I'm not sure.
And then Bill said, "Oh man, I remember Mr. T cereal. Did you eat it?" That's so
And it,
cool.
I hope the Mr. T sticker is still inside. That's what I think. I
Oh,
know.
probably. I'm sure it is. That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
this next one is gonna blow your mind, and I thought they were just not true, not real, but then I found more listings about it, so let's talk about it.
Oh gosh. I don't know about this. So this one is an Altoids Sour. Back in the well, Altoids used to be super popular before. But it says here two sealed tins of curiously strong citrus, discontinued. One sold supposedly for 9,000, the other for 8,000. I don't believe that. And then there's another one December 5th that sold for 200 for two sealed tins. Curiously strong mango. I do believe that one. That one's believable. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, they're from different sellers and they were sold on different dates, so I don't know what to think of it.
I mean, if you look at the Terapeak data, which is the software program that comes with eBay, the total sales for the year says 9,436 sales, total sales, right? And let's see here, and the total sold was 187. So
Mhm.
it wouldn't add up if
Yeah,
that if it actually sold for 98,000. So definitely I don't believe that. It also
yeah,
says the average sold price is $50 and the sold price range is between 99 cents and 350.
yeah,
So yeah, so that might give us more insight, right, as to if
yeah.
it's real or not.
But nevertheless, I think these Altoid Sour are definitely Bolos.
Yes.
I would love to try them. I don't remember trying these.
I would too. I don't think I've ever tried them. They sound amazing. Anything sour, sour with candy.
Oh my god. Yes, the sour gummies and those like sour stringy things. I love those.
Yeah. All right. So this one looks really cool because of the ads, right? This is a 2007 Elvis the King banana cream Reese's peanut butter. Like that flavor just sounds so delicious to me. I'm all over banana cream pie. And so what Reese's used to have this flavor. But this was just the display box which sold for $28.
Hmm. So I just thought this is such a cool, they have such a cool packaging, and I like Elvis Presley, so I guess if you find them, could be you could sell them. I'm sure the cost of this was very, very little. And the
Yeah,
reason why it's banana cream is because Elvis Presley's favorite thing is peanut butter and banana cream.
that is so weird. I've never heard of that flavor. I must be weird though, because obviously it's a thing. Peanut butter and banana cream? No wonder they did that. That's cool. Uh, but so I had asked Bill, if he had tried those Mr. T's growing up. He said no. He's a Lucky Charms guy. And Rich is also a Lucky Charms guy. And guess what, guys? I'm a Lucky Charms gal because when I was a kid, that's what I used to eat also. Lucky Charms.
Robin has an interesting comment. Robin said, I tried that one too. It was amazing. Found it in Vegas 2007. So she did try the banana cream peanut butter. Reese's.
Oh, cool. Good to know that it was amazing. As amazing as I think it's gonna be or thought it would be.
All right, Bill corrected me. He said deep fried banana and peanut butter sandwich was his favorite. Uh,
Wow.
deep fried banana? Is that,
Yeah.
you just fry it? Like, do you literally put the banana in oil and fry it? That's it?
I mean, maybe plantain. You could do that with a plantain.
Oh,
All right, Michelle, shall we move on?
wow.
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches are awesome. I agree with that. Peanut butter and banana itself is awesome. Okay, so this next one here is Planters cheese balls. Does anyone remember eating these? I do. I love cheese balls. So this Planters cheese balls, 2.75-ounce canister, pack of 12, sold for $30.99. It's a nostalgic flavor, right? So if you guys remember eating the cheese balls, it's like a nostalgic thing. Yeah, we used to eat those all the time.
So wait, Planters make peanuts, right? They make
They
nuts,
do
right?
make peanuts usually, yes.
Okay.
But they brought back the cheese balls, gotta give them credit for that.
Mm.
Terry says the Lucky Charms were magically delicious. Yes, they were. And Bill says, "We have a Lucky Charms crew, peeps." Hashtag crew. But
Rich
so
says Rich says cheese balls are nasty.
I'll take your cheese balls. Bill said the whole sandwich is deep fried. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my gosh.
that's crazy.
Wow. All right. Yeah, all right, let's move on to the next one. This is interesting. This is a Tabasco flavored chocolate. I've seen these before. I remember buying these before and I've never ate them. So this is
What?
a spicy dark chocolate wedges. It's like in a little tin can, and it's got Tabasco flavor. And this was sold for $70.
Well, if you guys don't know, fun fact about Michelle, but Michelle's a Tabasco queen. She loves putting Tabasco on everything. So I could see why you bought it, but you're not so much into chocolate, so I could see why you didn't try it.
All right. I thought there was something wrong with the YouTube channel, so I just fixed it. I don't know what happened.
There's nothing
Yes.
wrong with the YouTube channel. I changed the format because I
Oh,
needed a
you
tissue.
did.
Yes.
Okay. All righty. All right. You do the next one.
So, but Terry said she would try it. I would try that too. Spicy chocolate's delicious. Speaking of spicy chocolate, Mexican jalapeno M&Ms. That's a thing. So if you find these, this one sold a few days ago, January 25th. It's one package, 9.6 ounces. It sold for $75 on eBay and shipping was $6. So, yeah, they must be very, very delicious.
Have you guys tried these before? I've never seen this before.
What a strange combination, jalapeno M&M, but again, they must be good. How funny,
$75? That's crazy.
isn't it? People do pay these kinds of, amounts when it comes to something that they find pleasure in, when it comes to eating stuff. And look, and I shouldn't just say people because we've done that. We spend a lot of money on food. And girly girl stuff. Michelle's like guilty as charged. She has a guilty looking face. Bill said, gross. Tabasco is so vinegary. Chocolate and chili pepper is so good, though.
Tabasco's bomb. I would put Tabasco on anything.
Here's the thing. Michelle grew up in the Philippines, or she went to school there in high school. And if you guys are not so familiar with Filipino food, they pour vinegar on everything. So, like, before I met Michelle, I hated vinegar, and now I love it. I appreciate it. And
It's a lot of limes. Yeah.
Terry said, yes, I would eat that as well.
A lot of limes, a lot of vinegar, and a lot of fatty food.
Yes.
For sure. All right, this next one. This is interesting. This is a Mountain Dew Pitch Black. I have never seen this before. Obviously, I didn't grow up here, so probably it was way before I moved here. This is one bottle. Actually, this is a 6-pack.
I don't think so.
$75.
Sorry, but I don't think so. Like, I mean, I don't know how old this bottle is, but do you really think it was like
I don't
before
know.
the year 2000? Maybe. It doesn't say it's vintage though. Yeah, 6-pack of black Mountain Dew
Pitch Black.
Pitch. Has anyone heard of it? Has anyone had it? Bolo, look up anything Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is super trendy right now. So many limited edition Mountain Dew drinks are coming out. You could grab those, hang on to them when they sell out, sell them on eBay.
Yeah, and now that we're talking about food, I remember when we went to estate sale, people still collect bottles, they collect cans from many years ago, so you wouldn't be surprised if they actually have we've bought, unopened Coke cans before. Remember Coke no, bottled Coke from, like, the '80s. I remember now, they're still in our storage. Do you remember?
Yeah, we need to list those because people will buy them. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, you can do the next one.
Sure. This is vintage. This is vintage Crystal Pepsi. It's 16 ounces, glass bottle, six pack. It's original from 1992. I can't believe they're full in bottle. So this six pack sold for 152.50, and it was on a bidding system on eBay, and the shipping was $17. Amazing. Did anyone ever try the Crystal Pepsi? Now, this one, Michelle, you were not in the US at this time, but it was a
Mm-mm.
big thing at that time. And we do have a couple comments from Bill. Bill actually said that he's been to the Philippines, but the food was balanced and not that vinegary. Yeah, definitely. And then he also said that citrus and dark fruit flavor, I guess, is the
The Mountain
website
Dew.
description for the Mountain Dew. That's why it's so dark. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the Crystal Pepsi though. I like what I remember from the 90s. It was super rare, super cool. I hope they bring it back. If Pepsi brings this back, they're gonna increase their sales. But it was like clear. It was like you're drinking Sprite, but it was Pepsi. Did you ever
Wow.
hear about that one, Michelle?
Did it taste like Pepsi?
No. It did not taste like Pepsi. Does
Did it
anyone who's in the live remember that? Do you guys remember the transparent Pepsi? And did you buy that? Did you drink it? And
did
did
it
you like
taste
it?
like Sprite?
No. It did not taste like Sprite.
What did it taste like?
I don't remember, but it was, I would taste it again if they were to sell it now because it was interesting.
So Bill said, "Oh, yeah, it was an odd flavor. It
Yeah, it
was
was an
not."
off flavor. I think people were expecting it to taste the same, and it just didn't, so it was like, I love my Pepsi, I don't wanna trade it for
Wait,
this clear stuff."
so you're just buying it just 'cause it's clear,
Yeah, because
basically.
it was like a novelty, and Bill said he had one, and that was all same. Like, our family, we were like, Pepsi drinkers, and we had one, and then that was all as well.
Well, if you kept that one, you could sell it for a lot of money now.
Yes, I know. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. That's it. So that was like we did not address Noreen's question. I do wanna go back to her question. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen. She had a really good question, right? So
About
let's
the
see here.
Oreos.
She said, "Anyone pick up the limited edition Lady Gaga Oreos?" So actually, so funny you mentioned that, Noreen, because I've been craving Oreos for like the last week or so. So Michelle and I, we went out and we bought like regular Oreos. We got vanilla Oreos and we got the Lady Gaga ones to try them, and they were delicious. So yes, we've tried those. They are limited edition. They're like pink and green. They were yummy, but we will not be buying Oreos again for a while because they were very sugary, and we like to watch our sugar. And actually, it's so funny. Before we got our Oreo sugar high this weekend, Michelle and I had not had Oreos in like since we met. Like 7 years or something. So
Mhm.
yes, but that's a good point. Anything limited edition, you wanna, like, check out the comps, and, of course, like, if it's something that's for sale now, the comps are not gonna be good. They're not really gonna be good until the item is gone and there's no more supply and the demand is still there, right? As, like, with anything. So that was a really good question, Noreen. Hope that you waited patiently for the answer there, and I guess, Michelle, you wanna read Bill's comment?
Yeah, he said Gaga won't put her name on something that stinks. Very
That
true.
That's a good point, yeah. Because I read the description on what the flavor was like, and it said it was like vanilla, and I was like, "Oh, so it's gonna take like the vanilla cookies." So, we bought the vanilla ones to compare, it tastes nothing like that. Like,
Mm,
I personally don't really like the vanilla cookie, but the Gaga cookie was so delicious. And it's
um,
double stuffed, and it's double
double
stuffed.
stuff. How interesting. So some people like a lot of fillings, huh?
Yes! You wanna be able to taste that stuffing, you know? The regular Oreo is like it's like a joke. Like you can't even taste it. But honestly, I love the cookie part. That's like my favorite part.
Mhm.
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
Thanks
thank
everyone
you.
for joining, and
Thank
I'll
you
let you wrap it
everyone.
up.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us and making today's live super duper fun. Let us know, keep us posted if you find any Bolo food items. Recommended place to find those is like mom and pop liquor stores or places that are not frequented too often. Anything that's kind of sold out, you can check out drinks. Mountain Dew is a good one. Anything, you could just like look it up on your phone. Let us know. We want to know. We're interested in this. This makes our day during the week when we get to chat with you guys and you tell us what you're finding out there. And feel free to message us on Instagram or follow us on Instagram. We are Flippin' Gals 1G on Instagram, and you can reach us there on the daily. We love to chat and talk about all things thrifting. Dunkaroos. Go ahead, Michelle.
Dunkaroos, that's one of the bolos, I think.
That's one of the Bolos. Dunkaroos. Have a wonderful week. We'll be back on Thursday. Please
Thursday.
come back and join us at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. And take care. Hope you get a lot of sales. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye bye.
Good night.